I have a question for you since you're a boy on the show.
Great.
This came in Instagram DMs. Hey, Christina, I know you're probably not going to read this. I just did, but I have a question. I'm a 23-year-old virgin male. I have horrible anxiety and depression. I'm scared of not satisfying a woman and giving her all the shit she needs. Help me. Piss on me. Beat me.
Is there a name associated that I could address?
Just call me virgin.
Virgin? Listen, you're not going to satisfy every woman. You're not.
Definitely.
You are never going to bat 1,000.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
So my advice is to just jump in that pussy head first and figure it out. All right? Dive in deep and swim back to the top. Okay? That's it. Here's another thing I'll tell you. These two inside right there.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
No. No. This is terrible.
They know.
This is terrible.
They know.
Oh, stop it.
It's a great start. It's a great start.
I'm going to
These
throw
two right
up.
here.
Oh, my. I can't watch
These
you
two
do
right
this.
here.
It's like my brother. Oh, God. Okay, but how can he get over his horrible anxiety and depression about girls?
I just showed you.
He just got to do this. Get over here, chicks.
Listen, she's going to get over her anxiety from that, and that's going to relieve him of his. He's going to be like, oh, my God, this is working, okay? Just trust me, buddy.
Yeah.
How can you get over it? You can get over it by honestly just realizing that no one is a sexpert when they start. We all start at 0. You're going to mess up so many fucking times. You are definitely good. You just got to eat it, man. No, I didn't mean it like that. And I really didn't mean it like that. You just got to suck it up, and I don't mean it like that either. You just got to just get in there and make the mistakes. You're definitely going to make the mistakes. Some people are, you're going to be one for somebody too. Like you're going to be a practice partner for somebody out there.
Yeah.
You just are. It's just the way it works.
It's so true. I don't think you're good at boning. And
you're not. The first person you meet's not going to be the lockdown for the rest of your life. I highly doubt that's the case. So get in there and have fun and make it. Listen, if nothing else, they're fun mistakes to make. They're fun mistakes to make. They're not going to hurt you.
But I think he's hung up on the age too. Like, oh, I'm 23. I might be too old. Fuck that, right?
Yeah, who cares? You're not too old.
Maybe,
too old for what? To get laid? Never too old to get laid.
You know what I would do if I were him is find, I don't know if this is probably not good advice, but find like some churchy, like scared chick. So that way, like, because that nervous energy, I have to admit, is not sexy to a woman when you're like, does this feel good? You're like, stop it. Get the fuck off of me. So maybe if he finds a girl who's just as anxious as him, or like somebody that's kind of a nerd, and then he seems cooler in relation to her. Does that make sense? No. He needs a whore.
I was going to go the other way. I was going to say, pay a sex worker.
Pay a sex worker.
I mean, if you're that nervous, pay a sex worker and let her help you.
It's not a bad idea.
Let her help you.
But wear a condom.
Wear a condom. Let her help you. Or I'm sure, I know there's a fucking whole internet group of this. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking 23-year-old, nervous. Don't know what to do with my penis. Please help. You're going to get flooded with fucking emails. Wear a condom. There's a lot of STDs out there.
There sure is.
And now there's monkeypox. Don't eat ass right away. Get to know the girl. That's my advice. Yours is like, don't eat ass right away.
Don't eat ass right away.
Get to know her first.
Oh, my gosh.
It is a weird thing. It's a weird, you're not, you know what? You're not wrong to have anxiety about it. It is, when you really break it down, it's weird that what we like to do to one another is kiss all the private parts. I know. Where the pee comes out, where the poop comes out, and the cum comes out. Like, and blood. And blood. We're animals. We're so fucking gross. Pigs. We're just animals when it comes down to it. So it is a weird thing. But it's a good weird thing. And it takes years to break down whatever stuff you were indoctrinated into. Like if you have the religious stuff going on. The guilt, all that. The shame, the guilt. Maybe you have preconceived ideas of what sex is or should be. Maybe, oh God, maybe you saw your dad having sex with multiple people and that traumatized you. Or maybe you grew up going to the bathroom as a little girl and reading Playboy magazines and maybe that traumatized you sexually. I'm just saying, you know, non-specific examples. No, like randos that you're just pulling out of nowhere. Out of here. I'm trying to think of my early
sexual life. I mean, I was so blessed because I had a long-term first boyfriend. We were together for like, 3.5, 4 years. So we did everything the first time together.
Right.
He was so sweet.
Yeah, that's nice.
It was really ideal.
That's practice. That's a practice.
Talk about
person.
practice.
Talk about practice, man.
Not a game.
Not a game.
But practice. It was practice. Yeah, you have to practice with some hoe that you don't care about, maybe, or that you
you can
care
still
deeply
care about her.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
there's no reason you don't have to care about her.
Because you want to just treat her like a cum rag.
You should definitely care about her. She's letting you do all these things. That's the thing you got to get past. She's not a cum rag.
Okay,
she's letting you do all these things to her body. So be nice to her.
Be nice.
Cherish that.
Yeah.
Okay, then you move on.
Yeah.
Okay, then you move on. But you be nice during it. Why wouldn't you?
I know.
If you're not nice, you're not going to get any more anyway.
That's so true. Just be nice.
Just be nice.
My goodness.
That's it.
And I'm trying to think like your first early sexual partners are just pretty awful. I mean, I think it's...
And so are your first early sexual experiences. No one is banging out like a porn star when they first start. Nobody.
It's
Especially
so
our generation.
awful.
We didn't even, like, you guys at least have porn to look at and see and know how to fuck. We just like, what do I do with this thing? I put it in there. All right. And just back and forth and shit.
I know.
Like, you all now like, I didn't even know I could put my hand behind my head and do a reverse grip on my hip. A reverse grip on, not the front grip. You're reverse gripping? That's better camera angle. Okay. All right. We're thinking about production now when you fuck. I'm just thinking about trying to figure out how to make her feel good, and then I'll feel good.
And also, too, I remember all I had to learn from was Cosmopolitan magazine. And my stepmom would subscribe to it, so I would read that in the toilet. And you're just like, it's like 5 ways to make him have put him in ecstasy or whatever. And it's like the dumbest stuff. It's like stroke the back of his neck. And you're like, I don't think that's not, it should be like lick his taint or put your finger in his asshole or pull his nuts.
Right, pull his nuts.
It's never Cosmo
Speed
was,
bag him.
But it was such a lie because it was like how lesbians would have sex with each other. Looking back, it's not what dudes would want done to them. It's like how a woman thinks a dude would want done to them. It's what a woman likes.
Right. What a woman.
In retrospect, like the advice was so dumb. Like gaze deeply into his eyes or whatever. It's like, okay.
Listen, there's times to do that.
Yeah, but the truth, like I said, but the truth is, look, sex, birth, death, all life is gritty and dirty.
Yes.
And I'm like, So I think that's what I mean. I'm kind of glad that kids have pornography, like basically what you said. Like it's just fucking.
Just got to be careful what you get into. Ease into it.
Yeah.
You go from. I do like the way we came up though with the whole I felt the girl's boob the first time over her sweater.
Oh.
Then under the sweater, but over the bra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, we're about to get some titty on this next date, and then it was titty. And then it would work from there. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, these chicks are gaping.
That's what.
And fucking 9 dicks in their assholes and stuff. Like, what? When do y'all work up to that over? I'm just trying to I just touched the bra tonight.
But is that true? Because I do remember in the 90s, Oprah had this story about rainbow parties.
Yes.
Girls are putting lipstick on dicks.
That was true, yeah.
But did you know anybody growing up?
But not our age. I'm saying the younger generations, I believe, are getting
you really
sexualized.
Think they are?
You just say, too, the girls' clothes in the
clothes
stores and all that.
That's true.
I think it's younger and younger is being sexualized for sure. And the access to it is the thing. Is like, if you don't put those parental locks and shit on your computers and your TVs, they're going to find everything that I can't tell you how many. I watched the scrambled channel to look for a nipple for hours.
I know. We all did. Like,
if I could have just logged straight on to any porn site and seen the shit you can see now, I would. I don't know if I'd ever would have scarred. My dick would have been scarred. I would have beat it raw. I would have never played sports. I would have done anything.
It's nothing. So overstimulating. Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember even hearing a rumor in 7th grade that this girl Shelby, who had big tits, and if you have big tits, you're a slut automatically, right? This girl Shelby got fingered after school at the movie theater, and I remember being like, "Wait, what?" Somebody got fingered in 7th grade. That sounded like varsity. I think it is varsity still to get fingered in 7th grade.
I don't know. I talked to the kids that grew up out here.
7th grade?
And the West Coast girls seem much more advanced to me than the East Coast girls did at our age groups. Like they were talking about threesomes and stuff in like middle school. And I was like, huh? We're talking about 7 seconds. What was that fucking game?
Oh, 7 seconds in heaven.
In heaven. Yeah, that shit. And 5 of it's like, what do you want to do? I don't know what you want to do. What do you want to do? I don't know what you want to do. I'll just kiss you on the cheek. All right.
Okay.
She blew me, guys. She blew me.
Totally. Remember saying that kind of stuff like in like 4th and 5th grade? Like, oh my God.
I don't like you. I love you.
Yeah.
I used to say that to girls. I got caught kissing a girl under a blanket in the 1st grade at my house. Her parents let her come over and play with me. My mom let us have, and then I liked her so much. I crushed on girls immediately.
Yeah, I think Ellis is very masculine. All his teachers have been like, he's very much a boy.
Yeah.
Like he's into chicks, thank God. You know. But wait, so I shouldn't let him play at girls' houses then unsupervised, it sounds like.
Not unsupervised, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because we got away with everything. I was doing crazy stuff. Did you remember doing like semi-gay shit with your friends? Like I used to do naked.
Define semi-gay.
Okay. I'll tell. This girl that lived in my apartment building and I, one time we did naked cartwheels together.
Nope.
No, you never did naked cartwheels?
We had a friend that did. We had a guy in the group was the guy that would get drunk and get naked. So we had that, but nobody else would get naked with him.
But not in I'm saying childhood.
No, hell no.
Oh, you never got naked with your friend and did cartwheels or?
I think maybe in high school people would get naked and swim, skinny dip.
Oh, we did
like
that in college.
But guys and girls, never. Hell no. We didn't skip and cartwheel naked together.
You added skip. I did not skip with her. We
just cartwheels.
We did cartwheels nude.
No.
From time to time. It was fine. Oh,
and where would you do it? Where would you get naked to do cartwheels?
In my bedroom. I don't know how. I remember I had
If I walked in on my daughter and her friend naked cartwheel, and I'd be like, listen, this shit's wrap it up now. Wrap it the fuck up now.
I know. And the best part is like I was in ballet, so I had these tutus. And for some reason, we were like, okay, let's put these outfits on. And then we got naked. And then she put on the tutu naked and started doing a cartwheel. And then I was like, I'll do a cartwheel too. And then we just did them naked and cartwheels. Nope.
No semi-gay stuff like that. I mean, that sounds actually pretty gay, not semi-gay. Sounds pretty gay.
I think I'm a lesbian. No. She grew up to be straight. So
did you.
So did I.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you like that highlight?
I mean, how much fun was that? Why don't you watch a bunch more? We made a bunch more for you to watch. And then why don't you subscribe to my show? Subscribe to Where My Mom's At. That way, every time I drop an episode, you just get it. You don't have to think about it. And then hit the notification bell so you can get notified of all the great stuff that I make. Watch other highlight. Treat yourself. Get your life right.